Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Here's Resident Evil 2, the survival horror expansion. You're going to get a regular big size box. This one's probably going to retail. On the back, you're going to have artwork and pictures of what you're going to get inside. It's going to come with 13 miniatures, 38 cards, and 1 expansion book. So this is going to be the survival horror expansion. Let's open it up and take a look and see what's inside. So when you open it up, you're going to have a rule book with a artwork that will match the from the box. And like all of these so far, you're going to have a picture of the components, which is much appreciated. I absolutely love this, and it's great, especially when you go back, you're trying to separate things, you want to count things and make sure you have everything. This is excellent. So what you're going to have here, you're going to have a little bit of explanation about what you're doing in this book, the new characters that were here, the unlock requirements for the advanced characters, for Leon and Claire Redfield, some other people, and this kind of explains the campaign mode down here and how you change characters. It does have some new weapons with limited ammunition and a hard mode. So if you find the game too easy, you can definitely up the difficulty. Here you're going to have some new enemies that you'll have, giant spiders and ivies and poison ivies, and some mini bosses. You're going to have Brad Vickers, remember him from the game, and Marvin Brogna, if you remember him from the game. You have some mini bosses. You're also going to have a PvP characters, so now we're going to have a way to play PvP. We're going to have some new scenarios that will be in here. So it's PvP, the police chief that will be in here, a new way to play. You're going to have the G-Virus, which will give you PvP, that's player versus player. And that's what you're going to get. So 2 scenarios in here that let you go player versus player, some new rules, some new mini-bosses, some new characters, a little bit of a campaign mode. So a lot going on in this box. Let's take a look and see what's inside here. We're going to get some new items. We're going to have some starter ones and some Bs and some As that will be included. G-Virus samples, Sherry's photo, flamethrower, unicorn medal, spark shot, a Gatling gun, Eagle medal, Colt SAA, and the Bestial Rage. So these are things that you can add in that will be scenario specific, but you can utilize those as you go through the game. As for the cards that we're going to get, we're going to get these new yellow backed cards that will be included. These will have different things that you can do. I'm not going to go into these too much for spoiler reason. You're going to get some door cards, and then some cards for the Birkins, and then the character cards, which we'll look at on the other side. So here you're going to have the giant spiders that will be popping out, Ivy, Poison Ivy, and then the mini-bosses, Brad Vickers and Marvin Brogna. You're going to have the additional character cards, which will be Advanced Claire and Advanced Leon. And then you have some new characters of Marvin, who's not, and Brad, who are not zombies here. Ben, Annette, Sherry Birkin, Brian Arms, and William Birkin in human format. Remember, he's going to be turning into a monster. Spoiler alert. Then you're going to have additional cards, these door cards that you will have that will have the signs, and there'll be some additional things. No spoilers here, though. Okay, so let's take a look at these miniatures. Okay, so we'll go through the heroes first of what we're going to see. And you can see them now. Yours are all going to come unpainted. These are going to be painted because I've chosen to do that. You just take a look at them. And here is the good doctor. He's got his arm on his hip, ready to give you a medical diagnosis. Here he is with his gun pointed out at you, ready to shoot up. The heroes are quite a bit smaller than some of the monsters that you've seen and will see. I really like this miniature here with the knife pointed out. I think that's a really cool little miniature. His elbow is going back. I really like this pose right here. I think he looks really... He's ready to go. There is Marvin. He's looking around with his flashlight, looking to see what you have to offer. He's got his sheriff's outfit on. It's a very, very cool miniature. And I do like this pose quite a bit. I just like that flashlight pose. Here she is with her gun pointed, ready to move forward, ready to actually see the coat kind of flung up there in an action pose. Very cool. And here you go, you got the little girl, very small compared to the other ones. I think she's holding a teddy bear or something in her arms. Very, very cool looking. Once again, she does not come painted in the base set. So here are the zombies. This will be Brad Vickers and his zombie glory. Kind of see he's seen better days. And here is Marvin in his zombie format. Now, before he had that flashlight, I think he found whatever he was looking for and wasn't quite prepared for it. Let's take a look at the spiders here. You can see that they look really cool. And they're coming up. We've seen these in other boxes too. and they protrude out from this. Would be kind of careful with them, although they're very durable. I don't think you're going to have any problems in breaking unless you're just not taking care of them. It is important to note that the spiders do have different molds. These are not the same exact spiders. They're not in the same pose, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And they do have different poses, which is really cool. Great attention to detail. I enjoy it quite a bit, especially when you have spiders out on the board. You want them to look exactly alike because you want them to move differently and be able to notify them and be able to identify them very easily. Here's the plant-based men, looking very cool. A lot of these tentacles, they're very hard. I mean, I wouldn't throw them on the ground if I was you, but you can see that there's quite a bit of detail here. And you can see coming up through here and in his mouth. So you want to be careful with these. These are not the best quality miniature I've ever seen, but they're very, very nice. And the last miniature of the bunch. Once again, he has a different pose than the other one, which is much appreciated. I enjoy that quite a bit. Kind of see the detail that's presented on him. And this is a very cool miniature that's included here. I like this one quite a bit. So this is the survival horror expansion. I do like it quite a bit of what you get. I'm going to give you the player versus player, if that's what you're looking for. Some different scenarios where you can go against somebody. You're going to have some new characters you can play, some advanced characters you can play, and some new enemies that are found in here. They're also found in other places, but they are found in this expansion. I like it quite a bit, but if you're not looking for that PvP, I think you should hold off on this one. Maybe be one of the lesser ones you get, unless you're completist and get everything. But I think there's a lot in here, but just be careful. This is for people who want to play 1 versus 1. Also, although it has stuff that doesn't, it's less stuff that doesn't go with the PvP, so just be aware of that. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.